along. If I can show somebody that they're traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. When I made up my first business cards here in Ardmore, that slogan, that motto was on my card. And when I say that, I'm saying that from my heart. Because I believe if a child is given a chance to do something, to teach them to walk, how to talk, how to have courage, have determination, and don't use excuses. That's one thing I do not care about, is excuses. Anybody can make an excuse, but you can try. You can try. At Springfield Baptist Church was my church in South Carolina before I came to Ardmore. And I learned a whole lot of things at Springfield by working with kids and working with colleges and so forth. But while I joined Mount Zion, there were several youth there. And one of the youth that was there was my child over here, Cedric. Cedric was a devoted youth person at our church, involved in activities and programs in our church, and working with students and other kids in our church about different things that they were doing to let people know that we're on the hill. We're on Mount Zion Baptist Church on the hill. And he gave a lot of work and a lot of attention to our church family. After he finished high school, he went to college in Ada, Oklahoma. You're leaving home for the first time and you're going somewhere you've never been before. But he was able to go there and participate. He was able to mix and mingle with the different races of people. He was able to mix and mingle with the administration there. And people knew him. They knew that he was there not only as a student, but he was there as a person that was there to help the school, to help the other students, and encourage them to be their best. That's what we're talking about today. What he does today, right now, is what he's been doing all his life. Yes. It was no secret that where he is today, where he was then, he's still the same person. He still had that love for us and for the people of Ardmore. And he had that care for us and his classmates. And while he was at East Central, they knew who he was. They knew he was not there just to play around and hang out and all that. He was about business. He was about being somebody special. Somebody can walk and talk and show encouragement. So as he attended East Central, he graduated and he went into broadcast journalism. As you know, he's still in broadcast journalism today. The same encouragement he had from the people, his community here in Ardmore, here at Ardmore City School District, all of the different churches in our community, the Chickasaw District, we all have played a part in his life of encouragement. Not only him, but the other youth in our community go to our regular churches, and also a part of the Chickasaw District. We have some good kids here. But the thing is, we got to believe in them and show them and let them know that they can be anything they want to be. They can go anywhere they want to go. They got to believe in themselves. But we got to believe in them. We can't give up on them. Some days might be hard. Some days it might not be. But always be somewhere be an encourager.
Amen.
I was walking down the hall of school about a year ago, and I saw this sign that says, "Be a rainbow. Be a rainbow in somebody's shadow." You never know what kids are going through. That's right. You never know what they're looking for. But don't just walk by them, wave at them, walk up to them, and let them know you care.
Amen.
But you might be that person in their life that can make a difference. That's right. So, as Cedric journeyed along, with his broadcasting program. He first started in the Ardmore area. Then later he went to Dallas, Texas, and he was number one, and he's still number one, radio broadcaster in the Dallas, Texas area. And just think about it. All the songs he has heard, the songs that he has decided to play for the people across this nation that listen to his station. Think about how many hearts he has touched with the music that he's played. He lives his life with his music. He shared his life with the music he played, the gospel music he played. That's on his heart. That encourages all of us. When you listen to his station, you'll know that's it. That's him. Playing that music, dedicating music to us to be better people. Another thing about Cedric, not only does he care about the radio programs and all that, he cares about the community of Ardmore. You don't find too many college students that come back and spend their time touching and reaching the people of Ardmore, reaching our students here in Ardmore School District, and reaching the college in Ada. That's the type of person we have here. A person who cares, a person who will reach out, not only reach out, he's going to touch somebody and give them hope, give them strength to move on and not to give up. Even with not only the kids that he knows, but only with his family. He reaches out to members of his family to help them to carry on and be somebody. And show them the way, not only tells them, he shows them the way to success and how to be successful. Cedric has won several awards, numerous awards in the area of music, as far as radio broadcasting is concerned. And they are as follows. I wrote a few of those things down to share with you. He has won the White House Lifetime Award, Achievement Award. He has been nominated 13 times for an award in Memphis, Tennessee, called the Stellars Award. He received 7 of them. He has received an award at the Ardmore Public Library. He has, just to think, he has numerous awards. I said it softly so I can say it loud. He has won numerous awards.
All right.
That's more than one. That tells a story about the life that he leads. You're not getting no trophy for doing nothing. Did you realize that? You got to be doing something to help somebody, reach somebody, because you touch somebody. You touch their hearts. And he was able to win all these type of awards to help him in his radio broadcasting. And then, not only you that he worked with and helped, he comes to the community center of all places. But this is a place to be. This is a place to be in Ardmore, to be served, where you can get help in numerous of ways. Your youth, yourself, and also for the senior citizens. The senior citizens love him because he takes time with them. He listens to them. He shares their burdens with them and always give them confidence, give them some encouraging words. And they look forward to seeing him there, here at the community center. And he's also, and I'll say that again, he is also a trustee of the community center.
Right.
Working, helping us get a new building. He has made a lot of sacrifices. A lot of sacrifices. Not just for his family and friends, but for this community of Ardmore. And also the community at East Central State College. I was at a program with Cedric about a month ago at East Central. And I saw the president. I said, I need to know him And he needs to know me.
Uh-oh.
And I meant that. He needs to know me because I got something to say. So I walked over to him and I spoke to him. I told him who I was, gave him a short resume that will wake him up and listen. You know, I said, Cedric said, Miss Johnson, I'll make sure you get a chance to see him or some of the other people that's in our alumni program here at East Central. I said, okay, Cedric. So I made my way around to him. And I said, you know what? I came here tonight to let you know I need to know you because you can help me. You can help me with the kids in Ardmore Middle School. You can help me with the kids at Ardmore High School. And he said, what do you need, Miss Johnson? I said, you know, I need some scholarship for these kids. These kids want to go somewhere, but a lot of them don't have the finance to go. But will you help me when you come to Ardmore? So he told me, he said, well, tell Cedric that what day and time you want me to come. I said, okay, I'll tell Cedric. So Cedric came to see me last Thursday at school. He said, Miss Johnson, he said, tell Miss Johnson I'm coming. And he's coming on, it's going to be on May the 15th. Right. The morning of May the 15th. And we will go to the middle school and work with some of those kids there. And we're going to the high school and work with the kids there to let them know that somebody else cares about them too. And I'm listening to tell you something else about me. Now get ready to talk to somebody. I'm talking to somebody who writes checks.
Uh-oh.
You know, if you ain't writing no check, I'm not going to be bothered with you. You ain't got nothing to give me or my kids. So, that's why I went to the president. And I knew if he heard my story, homeboy was coming. He was coming to Ardmore. And I want you all to know that that's May the 15th. He will be in Ardmore to let our kids know there's a place for them. There's a place everywhere, but he can come and tell you, I got a place for you. Not only do I have a place for you, I can finance that place for you.
All right.
That's what I'm looking for. So through the help of Cedric, being our translator, my communicator, and getting information to and fro, this is going to take place. This would never happen if Cedric didn't leave in his school and started the alumni chapter, the Black alumni chapter at East Central. So he cares about the kids that attend East Central State College as students. Not only that, people who have graduated or just passed through that school have a place to go and be a part of. And that's from Cedric. And that's from his heart. He could just went to school, got a job and left and forgot about everything, everybody, the community center, Ardmore City School, any other place. But you can see that he is a person that cares. He's a person that loves. Yeah. He's a person that God has his hand on. Who has helped lead him to the places he has gone. And taken him to places of achievement. Taking them to places at the community center. We have our senior citizens and our students here. It led him to Ardmore High School to help with our athletic department as far as information and news about our sport activities. He's been on a long journey. His journey didn't just stop from here to here. His journey is going way beyond.
Amen.
He has touched so many hearts. He has touched so many souls. And one thing I can say about him, although I used to fuss at him as he was growing up, he has never forgotten me. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, he always checked on me because he knows Miss Johnson's probably on somebody about doing something. He knows that, so that has never changed. You know, one day I was at home and I got a call and a visit. I guess who that was from. I'll tell you. It was from Cedric. Cedric told me, said, Miss Johnson, have you seen the Mavericks? And I said, well, I see them on television. I see them playing basketball all the time. But you'll get an opportunity to go to Dallas and sit in the press box, not the press box, but the highest box they have there. The name of the people that's going to be playing.
Yeah.
And then high level, well, they explain to you. I'm not talking about the box went to the game in Dallas, Texas, see the map. I was not sitting with peanuts. I was not sitting out there in the gallery.
I know.
You know, like most people are in the gallery. Boy, was I happy. I didn't even know that I was sitting way up high. I was up there, looking down at everybody else. I was in that priceless box. And he found for me to watch the game. Think I wouldn't have it. Boy, oh boy, I was joyful to get that opportunity to go to see the Mavericks and to sit in that top box. And I've not forgotten that, but I thank him for doing that. I told him that day, I said, boy, this is a chance I never had to go and see a professional game in a special way, provided by Cedric. Miss Johnson, you need to go. You need to be a part of that. I said, okay, Cedric, I'll get dressed and I'll go. Just let me know the time and place. I will be there. So not only have I been a rainbow in somebody else's shadow, Cedric has been my rainbow. He's been my heart. Because if he's telling you he's going to do something, guess what?
He's going to do it.
He's going to get it done.
Amen.
He's going to find a way. Oh, by the way, just thought of this. Not only is he concerned about Oklahoma, boy, he's concerned about my school in South Carolina, Allen University. That's where I graduated from.
All right.
A lot of people think I graduated from Langston, but Langston has been my heart since I've been in Oklahoma. So, very few people know that I did not graduate from Langston. So, they still go with the story, I graduated from Langston. But Cedric was able to help me get some activities and programs for the college students that where I graduated from in South Carolina. He provided different types of things they needed in the recreation department at that college. So I went home for homecoming, and I came back and I told Cedric about what was going on in South Carolina and the needs of that college. In 2 weeks, he was at my house with boxes of things for me to send to South Carolina.
Come on, let's do it. We can't tell it all, but she told a lot of it. Love you, Pops. Amen. At this time, we're going to ask Sister Jackie to come. She's going to honor us